Now that we've introduced ourselves, let's take a closer look at MetalProgetti B2K, the innovative system for the automated drop-off, handling and pickup of work uniforms. Working men and women wear work uniforms every day. Many companies and institutions provide uniforms to their workers directly and deal with their maintenance. Controlling costs is a problem, and then there's the risk of errors. Moreover, traditional handling doesn't always guarantee perfect observance of hygiene rules. MetalProgetti created B2K to respond to these needs. But let's see how it works. A typical system consists of computerized management, one or more conveyors, one or more doors for picking up clean uniforms, one or more doors for dropping off dirty uniforms. The principles used to build MetalProgetti systems make the maximum use of space. No empty spaces, and garments are even stored on several levels to ensure an adequate stock. Different configurations are possible depending on the number of users to be served. For example, a single conveyor, or an architecture consisting of 2 distribution conveyors fed by a common loading line, or a buffer that feeds 2 or more distribution conveyors. For organizations with a large number of employees and shift changes, the architecture could provide a single distribution conveyor and a multi-door delivery system. Another big advantage of B2K is that garments coming back from the laundry can be loaded in random order without having to be sorted either before or after loading. There is a single identification and loading point. Then the system automatically distributes the garments as required. A single loading device means space saving and lower maintenance costs. Now, let's look at the different operating phases in detail. When users are ready to drop off their dirty clothes, they go to the door. If garments are recognized by transponder, the users just place the articles in the door, one at a time, without having to identify themselves. A device reads the code and, if recognized, accepts the article, updating the user's credit status. Otherwise, it's rejected. The automated drop-off system for dirty clothes provides management that is 100% under control. Users may pick up clean clothes only after they've returned the dirty ones, and they are only allowed to drop off coded garments that came from the system. Once identified, the garment is pushed upward, thus allowing direct feeding from the cart. It's possible to use carts of different heights and dimensions. And here we are at the clean garment loading phase. There are 3 ways to load depending on the configuration: manual, automatic monodirectional, automatic bidirectional. As an alternative to manual loading, B2K can be equipped with an automatic garment loading device. With automatic loading, the operator places the garments on an accumulation and transport device. The system then automatically reads the identification code and then inserts it in the slot on the conveyor. To optimize garment storage, excess or invalid articles are discarded, either automatically or upon the operator's request. Here we are at the redelivery of the clean clothes. When the user comes to the redelivery door for the pickup, there is an identification that can occur by reading a magnetic card, badge, or other system the customer uses. The interaction with the user is simple and direct, thanks to a multilingual touchscreen. You can determine whether or not the system allows users to select the garments to pick up from among those that make up their uniforms. Either way, if the user has available credit, the system delivers the garments. Otherwise, the system tells the users that they have no credit and asks them to return their dirty clothes. B2K offers another option: retrieving reusable hangers. In fact, the system can be equipped with a mechanism that prevents users from taking the hangers during pickup, allowing you to reuse them. To make it easier for the operators to collect reusable hangers, a conveyor can be designed to bring them to a single collection point. There are also different ways to retrieve them. Accumulation on a storage chute or cart near each distribution door. Or centralized retrieval of all system hangers which are transported from the doors to a predefined storage point. To exploit its full potential, B2K also has a computerized information system. For example, without computerized data management, it would be impossible to calculate statistics or perform scheduling. In fact, the traditional approach does not allow for proper planning to regulate the handling flow of the garments. And even general management, from purchasing uniforms to determining stocking needs, would be more difficult. In addition, with today's organizational complexity, the first fundamental need is increasingly to uniquely identify the garment. MetalProgetti is always at your side. We have an extensive service network that performs on-site service on short notice. Plus, we offer technical support by telephone 7 days a week. We will be ready to help you. MetalProgetti's exclusive B2K system, with its technical advantages, modularity and versatility, is the best solution adopted by a growing number of organizations. An investment that has immediately converted into added value. Yet another winning idea from MetalProgetti, a company in continuous motion, created to make your most complex problems simple.